The United Way of Greater Waterbury is proud to recognize Thomas Carusello with the 2011 Organized Labor United Way Community Service Award. Known for his fierce independence, intelligence, loyalty, and quick wit, Thomas Carusello was a leader many individuals would seek guidance from due to his expertise and well-known political and strategic skills. Mr. Carusello was a union lobbyist who worked on legislation to help Connecticut's working families. Passionate about politics, he was the longest-serving Waterbury Democrat Party town chairman and also served as political director of the Connecticut AFL-CIO. Mr. Carusello was a union firefighter, ran the Valley Voice, a free Waterbury newspaper, and hosted a variety of TV programs on local politics. Always one to give of himself to elevate his community, he spearheaded local food drives, assisted homeless veterans, and was very active in making sure everyone had a voice by assisting with voter registration drives. Mr. Carusello was proud of being a lifelong resident of Waterbury. His roots were firmly embedded where he lived his childhood, shared his Italian heritage, and felt his strongest convictions to family and friends. While he is truly missed by his family, union brothers and sisters, as well as his neighbors since his passing in August of 2010, his work on behalf of the working men and women of Greater Waterbury remains an inspiration to all of us.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters in the labor. The bio that you just saw of Tommy doesn't even begin to tell his story. Today is Workers' Memorial Day. It's the day that the labor movement celebrates those that have lost their lives on the job in the past year. Tommy was always on the job for everyone. Many of the people here to honor Tommy were older than him, but we all called him Senior because he was much wiser than the few short years that we were privileged to spend with him. It's a little funny to those who know him that he's getting this award. There's very few things that Tommy could say he hated other than a few Republicans up at the state capitol and the Boston Red Sox. One of the things I can tell you that Tommy did hate was the fact that United Way had to exist at all. He spent all his adult life fighting for everything that United Way does. He wanted all the seniors to be able to have a good meal, not have to depend on Meals on Wheels that you support. He wanted the kids to be able to have a good education and be able to go to a doctor's office to get their shots, not the free clinics that United Way supports. He wanted all people to have a decent job with health care, decent and affordable housing. Every program that United Way has, Tom was mad about because he understood that not everyone in this world, like the people in this room, care about their fellow man. So many of you in here know that Tommy gave up what a lot of people consider a good paying job. Said he was a fireman. Gave that job up because he felt he needed to try to help the citizens of Waterbury. In that cause, he ended up changing state law. We would spend many hours, me and Tommy, talking about what he thought the evils of this world were. But the thing about Tommy is he would also try to change them. He'd get other people involved, and it was hard to say no to Tom because you could see that he really believed and he wanted to make changes in the lives of people. Even his final days, he was worried about other people, his unfinished business. He made me and a lot of people in here promise to carry on his work for people on a whole and for individuals. So, Senior, we got you now. One of the things about Tommy was he hated to be honored for doing what he thought was the right thing. And I'll bet the house that I own right now Tommy served his time in hell before he left us, but I can guarantee you he's trying to organize the angels in heaven to put United Way out of business.
Good evening. It's an honor and a pleasure to accept this award tonight in honor of my cousin, Tom Carusello. Tommy, as he's referred to by the family, cared a great deal about people. If there was ever someone who lived their life united, it was Tom. He worked tirelessly to help improve the lives of working families. My hope for this evening is that we walk away and do what we can to emulate Tom by giving a little of ourselves to help others. That's what he would have wanted. Thank you.
Union guy, he fought every day for teachers, every day for nurses, for corrections officers, for aircraft mechanics, for public employees, for food and commercial workers, office and professional workers. Those were his family. As much as Donna is his family, and his mom Josephine, and his brother John, so was the labor movement. And it's fitting tonight that he's being honored. But much like Ray said, Tommy hoped for a better world. He hoped for a world where people had pensions. He hoped for a world where people had health care. He hoped for a world where people had a decent way of life. So I thank the United Way of the Greater Waterbury area for giving Tommy this honor 9 months after we lost him. I spent every day working with him, and I miss him every day. Thank you.